routersploit in a virtual environment. And we're also going to install its required dependencies that are required for or compatible with the version of routersploit that we will be using. So let's get to it. The first thing we want to do is create the environment. So let's do this. What do we have? We already have a directory called environments. So what do we have in there? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a directory and we're going to call it routersploit. Okay, now we're going to change directory into routersploit. Okay, now we're going to create a virtual environment and we're going to do that in Python. So what we do here is we let the CLI, the command line interface, know that we're using Python now. And the first thing we need to do here is specify we're using a module and which one is the virtual environment. And this is where we give the virtual environment a name, and we're going to call it RSF routersploit framework _ environment. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to activate it. So we're going to say source RSF _ environment / bin / activate. Now we are in that virtual environment. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use pip to install Paramco or Paramco, and we're going to try to find version 2.1.0. Let's see if that works. Okay, so, and the cool thing here is everything that we install within this virtual environment is contained within that virtual environment. So let's go ahead and install the rest of the dependencies. We'll do them one at a time just in case we might not be able to find them all immediately. Let's try that. Good. Okay. Clear. Pip install. Let's see, what do we need? 4. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Let's say pip install. Okay, cool. Let's make some room. And now we gotta do, we've had good luck so far, so let's try to do 2 of them at one time. 3.4.0 pi crypto dome. Let's see what happens if we try it like that. Ooh, okay. Okay. So let's try this. Alright. So let's try another. Wait, we gotta fix this first. Let's figure this out. Ignored the following inked version. 3.1. Okay. Okay. No matching distribution. So let's just try this. Pip install futures. Okay. Clear. Now let's try to install routersploit. And see what happens. Okay, so now let's run it. Okay. There we go. This is routersploit. Now, the home page will bring you here. So if we right click on it, say open link. Ooh. Why is that? Okay. Let's try this. There we go. So this will explain a little bit what's going on. Maybe help you, point you on a direction. So let's come back over here. Let's see, show all. Okay, these are all the modules. We have exploits, we have payloads, we have creds, scanners, generic. We can do all kinds of stuff. Let's see what we can do here. Say back. Alright. What if we do it again? Okay. Alright. Let's say show exploits. Now we get only exploits. So if we say show scanners, we get only the scanners module. So let's try one. Let's say use scanners routers /. router underscore scan. Okay. Okay. And before I continue, I just want to say this is for educational purposes only. Maybe you're studying for the OSCP or the CCNA, and you never want to do anything like this to a network that you don't explicitly have permission or own. So don't try this on your neighbors. Okay, now we're going to set the target, and let's see what happens. There might be a Python error, depending, you know. Oh, alright. Now we're gonna run it. Yeah, we get some Python errors. What happens here? Okay. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this right here. Let's copy that. Let's see. Let's close this up. Okay, so we gotta stop it. Let's close this. Let's come over here. Let's paste that. And hit enter. Uh-oh. Let's close. Okay. Now we're looking for what? Line 109. Okay, let's. Okay. I do want to say, I know what the problem is. Let's run the file. In the meantime, we need to see installed modules. So we're gonna need, let's come back over here and let's do this. We want to see our installed modules. Okay. So what was our error? Oh. We're looking line 109. Okay. This is our function. The def is a declaration of function. So we have import, export, imports, exploit module, parameter string path, absolute path to exploit, e.g. routersploit dot modules dot exploits. Okay. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going to try something. Import lib. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Huh. Look at that. Okay, so let's clear. Let's try routersploit. So we're going to say use scanners. Use scanners, routers, router, scan. Okay, set target 192.168.1. Okay, now we're gonna run. Let's look at this. Okay. Let's try something here. Let's clear. Let's say locate we're looking for an Etsy file. No? Let's look at that. Let's start with this. Let's open another window. Okay. Let's say nano. Okay. Let's try it. Okay. It is a folder. So let's say we're looking at it right there. That's the directory. Huh. Now I'm stumped. Okay, let's look at that. Modules. Okay. So, what are we looking for? I guess we gotta try it again. Okay, so let's say use scanners, routers, set the target. Okay. So let's look at that file. Let's say nano initialize .py. What? Okay, so let's try this. It's not gonna open it. It did. Let's close that. There's nothing in it. That's interesting. Okay. Let's close that. Let's close this. Let's close that. Clear. Let's try that. Okay. I think that file is empty. What can we do? How to see file size in Kali terminal. Do a quick search. So let's see. Let's try this. This LH it doesn't have anything in it. That's our problem. So that's going to be the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to figure this out.